Welcome back to more Deadly Premonition. We're about to go inside the diner and have a little gander. Meh. That was Sora yawning. I was asking chat if they wanted me to carry on playing. Oh, what's his face is here? Darth Vader. Harry, that's his name. Suspect.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia. Olivia Cormack.
Olivia. Now that's a lovely name.
Do you think so? You're the only one who's ever said that other than my father and Nick.
Oh, it's a very good
Remember
name.
Before It Came Odds is
You
on
should be
the
proud
to-do
of it.
list in the future.
There's that famous singer, too, isn't there? From the 70s? She's actually from England, but she's got this really strong image of being an American pop singer.
Huh?
That's it. Olivia Newton-John. You know of her, right?
Grace.
She's not only a successful singer, she's successful as an actress, too. Personally, I really liked Xanadu back in 1980. She played a cute fairy and just looked amazingly stunning. It's hard to believe she was 32 at the time. Right, Zach?
Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Really? That's a shame. You should watch it when you get a chance. You'll learn to love your name.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, did you kill anybody?
So, Olivia, do you know anything about Anna that might be helpful to me?
Oh, she was a bright and lovely girl. I can't believe she...
Did she ever look worried or anxious?
No, not really. I can't believe it, really. I'm never going to see her again, am I? She was here with us. So happy and energetic just a few days ago. And she and I, we were getting all excited over some new dessert.
Thank you, then. If you remember anything else, let me know.
I think some of the NPCs talking to him are as confused. Is this reverse peak? No. It's a trading card of a cup of coffee. Mythic rare.
Hey, I'm working here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
I'm a police officer.
Then perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No, get the hell out of here.
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in.
It is a, hey, I'm working here. Alright, apparently I'm not allowed in the kitchen. They're in the way of something in there. It's fine. We'll be back. No, Zach is literally chat. He's talking to the player. He's insane. It isn't a case of he has an imaginary friend that we're just taking the role of, a la like Control. He's literally talking to chat. Yes, you're Zach. Oh, can I steal Harry's limo? Oh, I can't. Can I spy on Harry? What are you giving him? What happened there? Why'd you put it in your back pocket? Oh, they're sharing a joke. Interesting. I don't know why. It just is. They've got a whole, like, Mr. Burns and Smithers thing going on, I feel. Nobody questioned the awesome way I drive. Which way do I have to go to get to this community centre? For being a community centre, it's not very central to the community. Okay, gotta go back the way, essentially. Happy birthday, Mr. Smithers.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
Oh, he came out of nowhere. Whew. Remember rightly, there are signal lights, but as in buttons, but I don't remember what they are. Is it this? It's not that. This? Nope. Oh, I found the lights. That would have helped when it was night. Oh god, the steering. That was a very bright pink tree. It's flashing. Okay, we'll fast forward to in-game hours. Although the original release has not been commercially successful, Deadly Premonition has garnered a cult following and has been cited as an example of games as art. I think it was actually just a typo, and they meant to write fart. But I could be wrong. Oh no, I've got Stinky Agent bonus. I lost $22 for being stinky.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the music. Could you speak up?
Tower's impressive too.
So apologies, I was sorting myself after throwing a toy for summer. He was smoking a herbal cigarette. It smelled of cinnamon.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. Oh, that was a tough role. I was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
I can't do it and laugh at the same time.
All for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York.
Right, this is a serious scene. Take it seriously.
Some of you are already
Even though I
aware by
apparently
now
have
of the
stinky
tragic
flies
murder
around
of
me.
Father. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl. And to bring the one responsible to justice. Unfortunately, Incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places.
I'm giving a lot of information there that the public really shouldn't have.
Please, guide your children away from such places at all costs.
Yeah, just don't die, lol.
Avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Those aren't red heels, those are silver. Bar owner and singer.
Who's the fashionably late?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister. Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do
Is that
so.
Polly right at the back
That's all
there?
I
She's
have
not going to
to
hear a
say.
damn thing.
Thank you.
Mr. Burns, Smithers.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
He wore a gas mask before I was
When
stinky.
purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
This music does not match this scene.
Sure knows how to steal thunder. Well then,
Nope.
Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Sure, we'll leave George examining that.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
Okay. If it's gonna help you any.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that...
Did it tell you anything?
He has a butt tattoo that's
that
G.
You didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center. I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
He's in love with George. It's obvious.
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Moore.
Sorry, I need to speak up.
Fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time.
Anyone catch that?
Mr. Stewart's time. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
He talks in riddles
That's a
and
poetic
secrets and
rubber,
lies.
Harry, and tell us what you know. We could force you to talk, you know.
Mr. Francis York Moore, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
He just mentioned Zach to everybody, huh? Suspect, suspect. Coffee black. Okay, is there anybody in here I can talk to? I think these are all just mindless drones. I think they're dolls, in fact. No. Okay. Who's Zach? We are Zach. Or you're Zach, rather. Is this a zombie?
Good evening, Agent.
Steve Buscemi?
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Bryan. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna. Her smile. So warm.
I think I just had a conversation with a zombie.
Anna. Blonde hair. So bright.
What?
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Yeah, it's unswole Solomon Grundy. Are you trying to tell me I bounced the ball into the bath and then you can't get it? Hang on, chat. I need to see if I bounced the ball into the bath. I don't think I did. I think it's right there. No. There it is, right there. Numpty. No, she was just being dumb. Or attention seeking, whichever. Q.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
What is this accent?
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point.
What is this accent?
You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quaint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little
Is
harsh.
he threatening him?
I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Been here all along. He just hacked your mind. Hello, suspect. What's your name? Sparky?
You're York,
Spider?
right?
Couldn't
I'm
read
Richard
that.
Dunn, the owner of the darts bar, Swery 65.
He is talking to the player,
How'd
yes.
you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age
Why are
as
you
my
smiling
son.
like that?
She always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town.
Hello,
I never
Alex.
thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at
He
home right
likes
now,
to
trying to
stink.
make peace
Well, he
with it
likes
all.
Musk.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right,
Is that a
Richard.
threat?
Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
So he had the hots for Anna.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too.
Now put it on the to-do list.
Don't go too hard on her, okay?
Hello, not Oracle.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Do you just do a
Hello again,
blowjob
Fiona.
hand signal
Good
to me?
see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
What? Hello, suspect. What's your name?
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
The General.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war,
I recognize
there's
his
no
voice.
place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach.
Figuratively.
Despite the credibility
York.
issues, we should give him a visit.
Figuratively.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Yeah, he is a sergeant. Also, he's Bill off of Left 4 Dead. Brrr.
Can you tell me if you noticed anything strange about Anna before the incident?
Well, I'm not sure if this will be of any help, but...
Anything,
What else is Roger
no matter
Jackson
how small,
voiced?
could be of help.
Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused
Mojo Jojo?
the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Could you make your face look any weirder when you say that?
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
We met once before. You kicked me out of
I'd
your
like to
kitchen.
ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
He's too obviously weird, so he won't be... Is there a gun case here? Snakeskin jeans?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear.
What?
People around here call me the gunsmith. Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Hey now, cooks can be both drunk and a cannibal.
I do
Look
gunsmith
at Tombury.
work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
He was Sokurov in the first Dishonored. Saruman in the Lord of the Ring games. I mean, I've definitely heard him and stuff. Probably the first Dishonored. So is this what Panda Bear is selling? I don't need any of this stuff. Guns are just tools for killing people. I don't like it any more than you do. Okay.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see.
He's also the
Well,
phone
I'll be
voice
sure
for
to visit
Ghostface
your
in
store
all the
sometime.
Scream movies. Now that is an
I'd like you to
interesting
take
bit
a
of
look at my
trivia.
gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
I'll consider it Wesley Snipes. What? Just like to remind chat that it's not okay to laugh at the mentally ill.
Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
FBI Special Agent Francis
Back in the hole.
Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
So,
His voice I also recognize.
I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
Do you sell raincoats there by any chance?
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours, now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon, and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI!
He's the worst. No, we haven't talked to his mother/wife yet. Wife.
You're Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Yes, I'm Lily.
Or maybe mother?
I'm FBI Special Agent...
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city. The facial scar
Hello.
trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts. Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place?
I mean, other than the person standing next to you.
Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But,
You think there's something else?
well, I took the boys along
Yes,
to
he's
see her
describing
today.
OCD.
She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them.
That's a
I
little
just couldn't
suspicious.
understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily.
The flies seem to be multiplying.
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
No, I'm not ready for you yet. Let's talk to Polly.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Everyone following? Good, just checking.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but
She likes the one with the horse where Harry
can't
Potter got his
recall
dick
the
out.
name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your
Oh god, they're
favorite-
stuck in a loop.
Oh,
And I just dropped my
almost forgot,
controller.
Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest
Scratching my
soon.
ear.
I have to get back and get things ready. Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
She is moving with speed.
Zach, I think she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
Do we really have to? They better not be filled with piss.
Oh my. My pot is getting cold.
Roaming Sigourney nicknamed the Pot Lady.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney.
No, she's not okay.
Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Okay, that was a conversation. Bye. Hello, Jim.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I?
And other
I have
things.
to in order to do my job.
As you can tell by the stinky
But I
flies.
understand what you mean. I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Shouldn't you be in Final Fantasy 15? Or are you that character's mother?
Hey, good looking. Nice speech.
They misspelt heaven on her cuff.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Gina. I'm married to Jack.
Vagina?
He runs the gas station. Call me the Rose.
You look pretty... revealing.
Oh, this old thing. Oh, you should see some of my other clothes. You? Oh, now you are cool. That scar really is a turn-on. You should come to my station. I'll give you a little extra service.
That would be great. I can't believe how expensive gasoline is nowadays. Some extra service would be great. Now, about my current case. Do you have any information on Anna? Have you seen anything suspicious?
Oh, I don't know. Talk to my hubby about the difficult stuff, okay?
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
Yeah, this is starting to feel like an IRL stream right now.
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
Jack the Raging Bull.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet. Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
Same voice actor as the General. Hang on, I like that camera angle we had there. There was a giant phone. Oh god, it's going to destroy us all. Oops, I didn't mean to press no. It cost me $1 to save, that's outrageous. But then I earned 22 for doing something else. So apparently we missed somebody. Oh, Thomas's sister, where'd she go? It's a meeting room, I think. Ah. Next to this, cigarette, heavy.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Barbara Streisand?
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
I noticed she had red fingernails.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
I think I missed a medal in there, but whatever. Back in the hole. With the fingers pointing as it's meant to be a gun, but it could be construed as something else. I tried to shower when the day started and it wouldn't let me. Country ham. It'll only satisfy a moderate amount of your hunger, in case you're curious.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was
That took a whole day.
Back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York.
What?
We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great
Why
cook,
did the
but
quick time
Nick
event
is
say
the real
peak?
deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Let's eat with them. Potato. Oh, the music again. Zara hates it with a passion.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now, and this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe. Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor. Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it.
He probably spent a lot of time watching the new Joker movie.
He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum, and he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls. Well, that is one thing. But those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different
Great.
world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just
That was a
jumped
great
out
camera
in a
angle for
movie or
that.
something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small.
This game makes Sora furious.
Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime.
Hello, Noodle the Nerdo. It has been a while.
So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Probably not the best stream to have come in on if you aren't familiar with the game. It's a little
Well
weird.
said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Look at Crispy leaving early because he can't handle the game's ingenious level of
course.
writing.
But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that
This is Deadly
such a
Premonition.
thing could ever even happen
It's
in
a
this
game,
town.
sort of.
I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Is that McCree in the background?
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night.
I'm out of here. That was the thing that happened. Yes, he apologized because Thomas cried. So we've just got to go back to the hotel, I guess, and get de-stinkified. Hang on, there's a marker pointing to the... It is. Good. Okay. Take a left, follow the road. And it should turn left down here. Or is it this one I want? Oh, I hope it's this one. He's just humming to himself. Actually, let's see if his bar is open. It says open. No, he was just humming to himself. We just ate a meal. Let's cap off the night with a good beer or something. Oh, George is here. Wow, that's pretty insensitive. We just finished eating together, man. Is that actual singing? I can't tell. Okay, the flies are gaining too much power. We need to go shower. Hello, kitty. There was no option. He probably only drinks root beer. Actually, no, he was drinking a beer in that cutscene. Don't call me a stinky agent, it's rude. Even if it is factually correct. It's quite a tight turn. Oh, I remember to put my lights on. Full beam. We don't do half beam here. I'm covered in flies because I'm stinky. The point of the game is solve a murder.
So, where shall we go next?
Yeah, we're out of anecdotes for this day apparently. Whoops. Clearly I keep on using the same car because this is almost out of fuel. I was going to say ammo. Oh god, the steering. We should take a different car tomorrow. Yeah, petrol is just car ammo. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress. First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause of death. The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
The red seed.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth. According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things. Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing.
A broken shoe heel
Do you remember
thingy.
what that was, Zach?
Bondage fetish restraints. No, it was a broken stiletto heel.
That's right, a broken stiletto heel. Aligning this
Bye, Robin.
with the
See you
other
later.
evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next.
Okay.
We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal. Have I forgotten anything? Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
The upside down peace symbol thing.
What do you think she was holding on to? That's right. A round object.
Shush, sir.
The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These two could well be related. But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention.
Sneeze.
Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just
Wasn't
have
that
to
to
go
be
one by
listed?
one. I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations. Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost.
There's a real picture of flowers motif going on in this room.
I think this case may take a while.
Legendary worm. Sorry, legend worm. I was not expecting a woman's feet to come out of that looking truck, but okay. Hey, end of a chapter. Or an episode, I'm not sure how this works. Unpaid wages, yeah, okay. Yes. Oh no, it's another drug trip sequence. I'm sure it'll make perfect sense.
Are you thirsty? You must be very thirsty. You only take milk with your coffee? Coffee with milk. That's all.
What? Is that the dead girl?
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
Becky Ames, Anna's friend.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
Okay.
My name is Becky.
One more time.
After your throat is quenched, you must do what you must do. Take a sip of coffee and go.
Huh?
Okay, door opened. Ooh. Take a shower? I can't. It's not giving me a chance yet. It's not letting me. Yes, even in his dreams, he is stinky. Hey, that's a cool looking fish. That's gotta be us. Yeah, okay, yeah, I figured.
That's me when it happened.
When what happened? It must be cold for him to have the covers up that far. Never mind, they got brought back down now. He's been awake 10 seconds, better have a cigarette.
Directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee. George said he'd have someone pick us up in the parking lot. Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
He did sleep in his suit. It's no wonder that he is stinky. Let's go shower. Finally. Take a bath? No. Do I have to change costume to not be stinky? I guess that makes sense. Don't wear the same clothes every day. Oh god, that looks awful. Let's wear it. We're no longer stinky. We don't have time to do another episode after this. We'll just make this one a slight extended one.
Whoa there!
How do I clean my old suit?
Did you need something?
Do I like pay for a service or something?
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than Polly. The door opening like that it surprised me, that's all.
Forest Cason sapling salesman.
I'm Cason, Forest Cason. Nice to
FK.
meet you.
The coffee said FK. I think I have to have sex with this guy.
Tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a jolly old bumblebee spreading pollen.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I get it. You're the special agent Scarface that everyone's yakking about. Nice to meet you, friend.
It does look like Gaben, you're right.
Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name.
This is what he was doing instead of Half-Life 3?
Calls me.
What? You got it. York.
Is this your first visit here then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here
Yes,
once
Gabe
or twice
N.
a year for a while now. I don't get much business here, but it sure does.
I'm gonna know Sora. I'm gonna whistle along out of sync for the rest of you.
It's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here. Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry, he's a good boy. Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Thank you. How kind of you.
So, what
I can't whistle if I see something in chat that makes me laugh.
A murder, actually.
In this case, it was the oh god, my ears.
Still out there. Try to stay indoors at night during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
He did grab another plant, didn't he?
Could I ask you something? Do you know a lot about seeds?
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you though, I'm pretty much the only one who can make those saplings sprout.
There's a trick to it that can't really be passed on, you know? It's like, the secret of making a good smoked ham, something like that. But you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be, and why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well,
it's a very
just wait
polite
and
double.
see. This town is gonna love them. Right. We were just about to go take a morning stroll, so I'll get going. Good luck now with that
Could you
case.
get, like, control of your... He's got a picture of the dog on his butt.
Zach, do you remember what the coffee said? Forrest Kaysen. F.
Yeah, you're going to have to do that, guy. Hope you're okay with that.
This show has just begun.
Bow chicka wow wow. Okay, let me quickly go see this option to clean the suit. It's very dirty. Oh yeah, there we go, cleaning. $10. That's actually not bad for a suit clean, I guess. Okay, let's go have dinner with Polly. And by dinner I mean breakfast. Hello, Kaysen. Oh no.
Breakfast
I'm not going to do it
looks
again,
as
I
good as
promise.
yesterday's.
I hope you enjoy it.
I will, and thank you. I just met Kaysen, actually.
Oh yeah, considering
Good
the
old
coffee's so
Mr.
expensive.
Kaysen. Did he give you a sapling?
As a matter of fact, he did. Don't tell me he gives one to everyone he meets.
No, only to the people he feels comfortable with. He told me. He must feel really comfortable with me.
He must. Is there anyone he hasn't given a sapling to?
Mustard? Okay, I'll just get it from the kitchen then.
No, mustard has nothing to do with it. I was wondering if you know of anyone that Kaysen didn't give a sapling to.
Oh, too much pepper. I did think it might be. I'm sorry.
Ah, Zach, I forgot. We'll never get anything out of her, will we?
She's too smart for you. I was going to call him Jason? Francis York Morgan.
He's hiding something. You think so too, right, Zach? But no need to rush. All secrets are hidden until they are inevitably divulged. The powers of entropy. The world exposes everything and causes chaos. Just like this coffee.
What? Oh wait, what did the coffee say though? It told me nothing. Yeah, he sees things in his cup. Oh, that's why I couldn't get in. Oh, I can't walk through because the dog's gonna walk through. Please let me out. Oh wait, I can ask him about the flower I found.
Hey, York.
Or not. Why does she have a number over her head?
Oh, hi.
What's wrong, Polly? You look a little tired.
I'm fine. Well, it's just that I was cleaning up.
Oh,
my
that'll be a
room,
quest number.
And so many memories came flooding back to me.
Memories?
Oh, my dear. Mr. Morgan, that's not the kind of question
She thought
you
I said
should ask
memories.
a lady.
Polly has a precious piece of memorabilia somewhere in the hotel. Find it and give it to her. Not to be rude, but memory deteriorates with age, so you might want to check her room. There's no rooms up here, right? So it has to be on the one floor. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, was that a fat joke? Crackers? Yeah, that's a cracker, alright. Oh, I've got a bit of stubble. Let's get rid of that. Is this bathroom a Psycho reference? Get paid $20-something just for shaving? There's so many rooms. Closed. I want to check the map because I don't want to accidentally go outside because it will trigger my next cutscene, I think. So we're getting picked up. Yeah. So it's either that room, one of these rooms. I might be on the map. No. You'd think her room will be fancier than the rest. Music is dramatic? Mm-hmm. Nah, this bathroom looks the same as well. Coincidence, I think. I'm getting a little bit turned around about which way I came from, though. Did I check this room? Clearly not. So that's a way out. Is it right next to our room? I think that's the only one I haven't checked. That's what's his name's room. It's the restroom. There's not a door behind there, so it's not there. And that's our room. Closed. This looks fancy. Just bust into the toilet. See where this says I am on the map. That was a trading card through there. . 'Cause 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 ' Oh no, that was outside, wasn't it? I went out the wrong door. Oh, double oh no.
Good morning, Agent Morgan. Did you sleep well?
Morning, George. Dreamland was quite nice.
You do look well rested. Oh, I was up practically all night doing paperwork. Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep, but not enough.
Diane got back into town late last night. We should give her a visit.
Which means going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Time for some art appreciation. Cultural activity in such a small countryside town.
What's wrong with your face? Can you like chill out there for a second, or are you going to tell me off? I'm going back inside. I just want to help an old lady. You want an origin story for Zach? What the? Oh no, it crashed! Oh no. Do not share. Okay, note to self, go with them or they take you out. When did it last autosave? Because if it didn't autosave, I might have to play back to this point off camera tomorrow. Hopefully it's just before I left, maybe? Or before I got up? Oh, okay, that's not too bad as long as I can skip. Yeah, I can skip, okay. My own fault, really, for not saving when we started the new day, but I wasn't expecting... I don't know, I didn't expect a Switch game to crash. I did see that the PC port of this version is appalling for crashing, to be fair. But all the reviews just say play the Switch version because then it doesn't crash all the time. We will get to meet Gabe again, yes. I'm skipping all the cutscenes though, because obviously we just saw them. But this gives me a second chance at getting it right with Polly. Okay, put on the horrible green suit. So maybe wearing that suit, can I just... No, you can't wear it and clean it at the same time, makes sense. I don't really want to go back through all the rooms picking up the miscellaneous items we found, so we'll just say nuts to it. We didn't find anything that wasn't just like a heal or whatever.
Whoa there!
Yep, okay, thanks. I get it. See you in hell, etc. Then we speak to Polly, then we go do the thing. And this time we go with them, even if we accidentally leave.
Forest.
Fully charged. Get out the door before Cason's at the door, he'll slow us down. See you in hell, Cason.
Oh, hi.
No, I don't want to buy from you. That was a mistake. I want to talk to you for your side quest.
Hi.
upstairs is just like a museum type thing. Was there a new suit for sale? I don't need it right now, so hang on. We go through this door. I want to make sure I go through the right door this time. Straight ahead, straight ahead. My mistake was going out the right door, ironically. What the hell is this? Casein seedling. Not suspicious at all. It's got to be this door or this door. Oh, that's not a real door. Aha.
Now that's a pretty girl. I wonder who she is. Polly's daughter, perhaps?
No, it'll be Polly.
Maybe a granddaughter. Might be worth asking her.
It's so pixelated, I can't tell what it is. It's a very low bed. Knew she would have a posh room, though. I'm curious what's in here. She's got her own separate dining room? With a can of pickles in the thing? Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? She's got her own kitchen. With the fake door. This lady is insane. She doesn't eat with peasants. Fair. She also doesn't eat with pheasants because she eats the pheasants. We're about to finish our first side quest. Was it worth it? Yes, maybe. I'm going to save first. Because I forgot that I didn't save again. It'll cost me $1, but it's worth it. Got $7,000 already? Oh, there you are. You can't escape me, Polly.
Oh, hi.
Polly, about this picture.
Oh, that's me when I was young.
Well, that's that.
What about it, Mr. Morgan?
Oh, nothing. Forget it.
Oh, it brings back memories. There was a Miss Greenvale contest in town, and I was so young and daring. I entered the contest, you see. It's embarrassing just thinking about it now.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You look beautiful in this picture.
Yes, yes. And the food was just wonderfully delicious.
So, Polly, where's the trophy?
Oh, Mr. Morgan, I never said that I became Miss Greenvale. There were no trophies for second place.
You mean this pretty girl in this picture was second place? So who won first place?
Are you serious, Mr. Morgan? It couldn't be more obvious. It was Sigourney.
Sigourney? The lady with
Dun
the
dun
pot?
dun.
Now, she was beautiful. All the men in town were crazy about her.
And then she just went crazy.
Well, of course, aside from my husband, that is.
Uh,
Oh, you should quit smoking, Mr. Morgan.
that's right, Polly.
Well, thanks for bringing back such a wonderful memory.
Yeah, Sigourney
I
Weaver.
can't give you this picture, but please, take this instead.
Now that's one story I won't be forgetting for a while.
What was that sound effect? It sounded like the lead up to having to call Batman because the Joker was on the loose. Alright, let's go to the art gallery and then that'll be our stopping point because presumably it's going to take us a while to get there. It's not our house, it's a hotel / museum.
Good
When the music starts, Sora's face just like goes
Which
totally
means going to
emotionless,
the
and
art
she
gallery,
kind of
correct?
tilts towards the TV listening to it.
Works in the office.
It's like, do I have to bark? Do I have to go nuts? I'm getting ready to go nuts.
The gallery is called Muses Gallery. The Muses were the 9 daughters of the goddess of memory in Greek mythology.
Ah, it's just like Diane to name it that way.
Is she that intelligent a woman?
Wow!
Maybe. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
Did you see how Emily reacted, Zach? I sense that this Diane is not popular among other women.
Wow!
I can't wait to meet her.
Double
The
wow.
gallery is on the north side of town. Take the road along the lake and go north.
It's all the same to you, George. I'll look at the map. This does not have enough fuel to get us there, George. Is there a petrol station in town? There's gotta be one somewhere. Like Sanders Junkyard? There will be one somewhere, it's just I'm trying to work out where it is. Square 65, is that one? Sigourney's house. Wesley the gunsmith is in Sigourney's house. Oh god. Wait, Galaxy of Terror? I have no idea where the petrol station is. It's close to Swery 65. Which was... Where was that? It's over here, right? No, because this is where we are. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, we follow this road straight up, ignore the first left, take the third left. It's my own fault for getting in this car. I should have gotten the other one.
An art gallery in such a small town. Am I prejudiced to think that it doesn't seem to fit?
Greenvale and every small town has every right to enjoy art.
That's right. Small towns tend to be full of highly cultured people. Although I can't say I've ever been to the gallery myself.
George, what about you? Are you into art?
Actually, yes. I like going to the gallery. It's very relaxing there.
Really, George? I never knew that about you for all this time.
Emily, please. I'm just as cultured as everyone else.
Some people just have sides to them that you'd never expect. By the way, about Diane.
Next left.
Is she the type that isn't very appreciated by other women?
What do you mean?
Exactly what it sounds like, Emily. Is she very attractive, especially to the opposite sex?
So you're asking if she's sexy, right?
Well, she does always wear high heels.
And definitely, it's hard to explain.
But that doesn't make...
Sorry to cut it off mid-conversation, but I need to know where to turn next. So the map is turned now, which makes it extra confusing. That's it there though, right? Yeah, so second right. Cut the corner. Why does it feel like I'm going slower than the speed that I was telling me I am? Oh, I haven't killed a single passenger. They're fine. Oh god, the frame rate. Apparently there's a side quest here too. Fill her up. Pardon? $5 a gallon? I don't think I need it clean, thanks. But I could talk to her for a side quest though. Just see what it is and get it on the bar. She just accused Francis York Morgan of being gay because he didn't want her to pump it. Okay. See you in hell. Follow this road all the way out of town. No, going in the wrong direction. So when we get to Square 65, take a right. Okay, it's actually not bad. It's actually not that bad. Oh, the gun shop is here, but I don't think they want me getting out. Is that a karaoke bar down there on the left? This really is like Yakuza. I never realised the similarities. Although Yakuza's story makes more sense.
I wonder if Diane has anything to do
It was
with
the next
the murder.
fight, I think.
Diane moves on her own and acts on impulse. We don't want her leaving town, so shut up and let's get
No,
to the
Square 65 is the next one. It's the dartboard, presumably. No, I'm saying it makes perfect sense. Just Yakuza's story makes even more perfect sense. This makes perfect sense in a figurative sense, Yakuza makes sense in a literal sense. If that makes sense. Don't press X to doubt me. Trying to make things more dramatic for you. I already used 9% of the fuel. Christ, this thing is a gas guzzler. Which is exactly the rumour going around about the lady that pumps the gas, ironically. Here's what we want. Lovely weather we're having. Is the game almost over? No, the stream is almost over. We're only in like chapter 2.
Looks more like an old mansion than an art gallery.
Diane liked the building so much she turned it into an art gallery.
She left the exterior untouched and had the inside.
Sorry, it's the Can You Speak Up music.
So she's rich.
She bought this place, didn't she? Does that answer your question?
Indeed it does. Well, George, Emily, I want to talk with Diana. Will you wait here for me?
Don't tell me you still don't trust us.
No, that's not it. But this is very important to me. I always make sure that I meet with the important ones, one-on-one.
So that we can have an annoying fighting section before the conversation.
This is just how I do things. I appreciate your understanding.
Look, go on then. You're not going to listen to us anyway, are you?
You're starting to understand me, George. Well then, Zach. Let's go and meet Lady Diana.
There was a zombie Yakuza game, yeah. It's very ominous looking.
Hello? Hello? No reply. Let's take a look around then, Zach.
Ah, that's what I was looking for. A save point.